A new year, a new time, a new network. TNA Impact Wrestling debut tonight on Destination America, and it started off in a volatile way. A huge brawl, bedlam, complete mayhem, extreme, going above and beyond. You had all the TNA wrestlers kick it off, and they were out there. Started outside the Manhattan Center, went inside the Manhattan Center, had all the top TNA wrestlers, and this was absolutely extraordinary. An awesome feeling, already a completely different vibe to kick off TNA Impact Wrestling. And it would come down to Kurt Angle and MVP in the middle of the ring. Kurt Angle stepping down, now saying that he is now activated as a professional wrestler, and MVP and Kurt Angle would hook up one-on-one inside that very ring. I'll tell you what, TNA started off strong. TNA got off on the good foot, and I'll tell you what a drastic change. You can already see the development. You can already feel the change. You can already see TNA really expanding and really growing. And you know what? A lot of people have been asking me, Sean's viewing it, Damien, can you please watch TNA? Can you please start reviewing TNA? And I'm doing this for everyone that's ever stood up, everyone that's ever watched, anyone that's ever wanted me to cover TNA. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I would say 4 out of 5 stars to kick off the huge brawl. It was almost like a Royal Rumble, but it was all over the place. It was outside the ring. It was, in the balconies. It was on the entrance ramp. I mean, this was completely off the charts. It was a pretty epic way to start off TNA, no doubt about it. So Kurt Angle versus MVP in a street fight. Now, this match was good in its own right. Wasn't really much, it was a street fight in that Kurt Angle and MVP were both in their street attire. Now, there wasn't many weapons or, they didn't go to the outside to the ring that much, although they did go out to the outside of the ring. But although like I said, this was a good match. I can't take anything away from it. They had some good minutes to work with. Kurt Angle comes away with the victory with an angle slam, but MVP more than held his own in this match, and Kurt Angle proving that yes, indeed, he still has it. The World Tag Team Championships were on the line as the Revolution of James Storm and Abyss versus the Wolves. I felt this was a compelling and intriguing match with the Hardy Boys at ringside, and it would be the Hardy Boys at ringside that would provide there would be a little miscommunication, between Jeff Hardy and one of the members of the Wolves, this leading to James Storm and Abyss picking up the win and retain their tag team championships. Now remember, I haven't covered TNA in a very long time. I haven't followed TNA in a very long time, so I'm going to be a little rusty. I'm going to be a little, off the edge on the first time. So just give me some time as I, grow into this and see where TNA's going and seeing the development. I can tell you right now that it's a completely different feeling, like I said in the beginning of this. I'm going to say that a lot during this video because it is damn true. We would then see a segment where EC3 would come out battered and bruised at the hands of Tyrus because Rockstar Spud would be out there as EC3 was calling out Rockstar Spud, and Rockstar Spud took a tremendous beating and was just humiliated. JB was in the ring, the announcer. He also got destroyed, and, it just was not a good night for JB to kick off the night. But I'll tell you what a red-hot crowd. The crowd is loud. The crowd is boisterous. I can't tell you, you're really seeing TNA manifest. You are seeing TNA redevelop. You are seeing TNA change before your very eyes with this very first episode, and I feel that they're doing things for all the right reasons in all the right ways. Some said, it might take a while for TNA to develop. It might take a little while for TNA to get out of the, the structure is going to be there. The storyline is going to be there. The show is going to be written a little bit differently. And like I said, there is definitely a different vibe as I'm watching TNA Impact Wrestling. Excuse me for the botches. First of all, let me tell you something. I'm working under 0-degree weather here. I am in Massachusetts, and I'll tell you what, I'm freezing my ass off. I'm not the richest person in the world. I only got one of these little heaters near me. I'm freezing my butt off, but I am here, and it's kind of hard to think when you're dealing with 0-degree weather. It really is. You go outside, forget about it. You get frostbite in the first minute. Schools are canceled all over the place, but I digress. So far up to this point, which is 10 o'clock right now, TNA has done a good job of getting my interest and, making me really want to watch what's going to happen. Continue to see what will transpire on TNA Impact Wrestling. So I will continue with this review as more matches, more segments come my way. But so far, TNA has done a good job of evoking my interest. on a night where all TNA World Championships were on the line. Low Key versus Austin Aries. Yet another solid match. My only complaint is I wish these two could have went a little bit longer, but we're only working with a 2-hour program. They maximized their performance. They maximized the minutes that they were working with, and I felt this was a great match. Damn, it is so freaking cold. I cannot take it. This cold is really affecting the way I am progressing, the way I'm talking, the way I'm thinking, but I'm still trying to give you everything I have, even under these cold, frigid temperatures, and I'm sure a lot of you subscribers and viewers know what I'm talking about with this cold damn weather. But another great match. I'd have to give it 4 out of 5 stars. These two always know what it's like to go in there and set the bar, and they did that once again tonight. Once again, if these two could have went a little bit longer, it would have been all that much better. But you know what? I'm not going to, nitpick at everything here. So far, TNA has done a great job, and I am very amazed at what they are giving. Very compelling, and I'm going to be a repeater in this, because it needs to be said, TNA is hitting it out of the park so far. Right now, as I say this, it's 10:21. Things can change, but so far we've seen a lot more positives and very, very tiny negatives. Wait a minute, has there been any negatives at all? That's different. And up next, the TNA Knockouts Championship would be defended in a Battle Royal. Now, I felt that this was a decent match, but what happened after the match? Taryn Terrell retains the championship. After the match, Havoc would attack Taryn Terrell after the contest. Driller, Dominator. And then all of a sudden the lights go off. What's going on? What's happening? Who's returning? Karma, ladies and gentlemen, is back. Now, I know that wasn't her name in TNA before she came to the WWE. Awesome Karma, whatever you want to call her name, came back, and she confronted Havoc, and these two went face to face, eye to eye, girl to girl, woman to woman. But the referees, the officials got in the way. Something compelling there. Something that gets your mouth watering. Like I said, TNA are doing a lot of great things tonight. A lot of positives. A great feeling to the show. Definitely better than what we saw on Monday Night Raw. And there ain't many times in this day and age where you can say TNA is actually outperforming Raw. But tonight, as it concerns creativity, as it concerns storylines, as it concerns matches, as it concerns the pace of the program, TNA is doing a great job. And if TNA can keep this up, I'm going to review each and every week. I'm going to talk more about TNA. I'm going to talk more about the rumors, the news that surround TNA. And I'll give more reviews of TNA if TNA can keep it up. So far up to this point, TNA has done a great job. And like I said, I'm not the biggest TNA fan in the world, and you know this. You know this if you follow Sean's Entertainment. I've had my, negative things to say about it. But they're turning around week by week by week. It's going to be a slow progress, but they're starting off pretty damn good. Pretty solid. The TNA World Heavyweight Championship would be decided. It would be Lashley versus Bobby Roode, and what would be a hard-hitting, competitive, back-and-forth seesaw match. These two guys giving their best shots, their best moves, the best motive, and I'll tell you what, this match came out in a way I did not expect. And I'll tell you what, these two have great chemistry. They're two big guys, but they can get the job done when those lights are on bright. And that was the theme of TNA tonight. They got the job done when it mattered most. And it would be Lashley who would hit a major move. And right now, 1, 2, and oh! Now I'm saying this match is good and compelling, and it's seesaw back and forth, because up to this point, it's 10:59, and this match is going to be wrapping up anytime soon. You're going to get my live reaction here. This has been a great match. I gotta give it 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, highly competitive. This was a match I was anticipating. Lashley bleeding from the mouth. And, Lashley went for a spear. Bobby Roode out of the way, though. And Roode hits his own spear. Good God almighty. Roode with his own spear. Can you believe that? Roode out of nowhere. Referee, almost a 3 count. Roode was within seconds of walking out with his championship around his waist. But that was not to be. It's not going to be an easy fight. We knew it wasn't going to be. But I can't tell you how impressed I am with TNA tonight. I'm watching this match. Wait a minute. Here comes MVP and his Goonies. And these masked men. And their little shirts, their little long sleeve shirts. They must be freezing cold like I am, but they got their little masks on. I don't know what's going on. Bobby Roode setting victory, but nope. Lashley reverses it. What's going on here? 1, 2, and almost. Who are these masked individuals with these sweaters on? They got their little hoodies on. Lashley now in the crossface. Roode looking to get a tap out victory here, but no, Lashley too strong. But he's got Lashley in the move again. He's got him in the crossface again. Is Lashley going to tap out? Can Roode walk out with the TNA World Championship? Referee 1. Here we go. Referee 2. And can Lashley withstand it? Can Lashley stay in it? Oh, the referee just got dragged out of the ring. Oh, the masked individuals just dragged Lashley out. Oh, MVP. Oh, my God. What's going to happen here? Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, the referee just got shot in the head. Oh, my God. What a knockout blow. The referee just got cracked right in the head. Oh, that was horrible. That was a miscarriage of justice. Bobby Roode's going to get screwed here. I said it was good. Oh, what is Kurt Angle? Kurt Angle going at it with MVP, but the masked individuals, whoever the hell they are, attacking Kurt Angle. The numbers game catching up to Angle now. Oh, my God. And now Bobby Roode saying, what the hell's going on here? Bobby Roode trying to control the action. Oh, my God. This night started in warfare, and it looks like it's going to end in that. It was pure bedlam. It was extreme to kick off TNA tonight, and it seems like they're going down that same... Well, oh, Lashley's out, though. Lashley's still out, or is he playing possum? What is Lashley going to do here? Now, TNA... What? What the? What? They just removed their masks. Wait, Samoa Joe? What the hell? MVP, Uh-oh. Oh, no, from behind. Watch out, Roode. Wait a minute, no. Wait, what? Is that? Oh, my God, it is. It's the rip-off Daniel Bryan. He came to the aid of him. No, but I know, due respect, I know this guy's went through a lot of hell. He's had a lot of neck surgeries, a lot of throat surgeries, oh, my God. What? No. Hey, my God, the Daniel Bryan ripoff just nailed Roode. What the hell was that? What? Oh my, what the hell did I just witness? What did he just, what the? And I thought that was Daniel Bryan. I know it's not Daniel Bryan. I know it's not. Oh no, Lashley's getting ready for a spear. Oh my God, the referee was down the whole time. He didn't know what's going on. The referee, unaware of what happened. The referee doesn't know what his surroundings are about. Oh no, a vicious spear. An extreme spear. Oh no, the championship's on the line. Oh no, kick out Roode. Kick out Roode, not this way. Come on, no. Oh my God, Bobby Lashley's the new TNA World Champion. Oh my God, thanks to all the distractions, all the melee that was outside the ring. Abyss. No, Abyss wasn't even in this one. Samoa Joe. Oh my God, and the ripoff Kurt Angle. We all know who the ripoff Kurt Angle is. Bobby Lashley's the new champion. Oh my God, what an effort. What a great TNA from start to finish. I am definitely surprised and shocked at how this went down. What events? What's going to happen next week? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave your comments. If you want me to continue following TNA and giving my review of TNA shows, you got to like the video, subscribe. What a show. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 stars. Great show by TNA, and they really did things great tonight. Subscribe.